Hello friends, I am Darshika Maru, lecturer in English from Sir Bhavsiji Polytechnic Institute, Bhavnagar. As we know about conversation, it is a talk between two or more than two persons. It can be formal or informal. You have studied conversations in different situations. In our routine life, some situations are created in which we have to ask permission from others or we have to seek permission from others. Today we will discuss about the conversation seeking permission. In our life, we should seek permission in various situations. In which situation and how to seek permission, that is very important. Your conversation should be dependent on the person from whom you have to seek permission. It is also necessary for you why you are going to seek permission. Conversation for seeking the permission depends on the situation. In formal situation, when you have to seek the permission, it may be from your superior, from your professor, principal, or about any official matter. In informal situation, you have to seek permission from family members, colleagues, friends, and relatives. Expressions for seeking permission in various situations are different. How can we seek permission in various situations, especially the formal situation? For seeking permission in formal situation, you may use the vocabulary like this. Might I have your permission to use office car? You may ask, might I have your permission to buy a new laptop? If you have to give a check to anybody, then you can ask, might I have your permission to give a check to the dealer? If you want to leave the class early, then you can ask your professor, might I have your permission to leave the class early? If in the office your computer is not working, at that time, if you want to use others' computer, you can ask such question. Might I have your permission to use your computer for writing a mail? See, the situations are different. You can use such type of questions to seek the permission. You can use this vocabulary also. With your permission, I should like to inform the staff about the holiday. With your permission, I should like to leave the class now. If it is office, then you can say or seek the permission by saying that, with your permission, I should like to leave the office now. If you are appointed to pick the guest from anywhere, then you can ask, with your permission, I should like to go to receive the guest. If you have to meet the bank manager and you are in the office, then you can ask the permission from your boss by saying that, with your permission, I should like to meet the bank manager. You may use such type of sentences also. Would it be all right if I will not come tomorrow? If you are not able to come tomorrow, then you can ask, would it be all right if I cannot attend the meeting? Would it be all right if I will not submit my project? In informal situation, we will discuss about informal situation in which what type of vocabulary you should use. If you forgot a pen and you need a pen from your friend, you can seek the permission from your friend or colleague like this. I forgot my pen today. Will you give me one of yours for the day? If you are a stranger and you don't know where the railway station is, at that time you can ask anyone like this, excuse me, could you tell me how to reach the railway station? If you want to go at anyone's home, then you can also ask the address regarding that person. This situation is very common. We are traveling from one place to another. At that time, sometimes we have to ask permission from others. If you don't like windows closed, at that time you can ask your nearer, it's quite hot in here, do you mind if I open the window? We should take care of others also, so we should ask the permission for that. If you are traveling and someone is playing music very loudly, at that time you can ask or seek the permission, sorry, but your music is a little too loud. Could you keep it down, please? By seeking permission, you are telling that person that, please keep down your music. So it is very soft language for telling anyone to know. Here, Rohit and Soham are classmates. Rohit's pen runs out. Rohit is seeking permission to use Soham's pen. Think about that. What will Rohit ask? And what will be the Soham's answers? Rohit can ask, my pens run out. Could I borrow one of yours? Then Soham will reply, let me see if I have another. And he is checking. Then Rohit will ask, have you found? Soham, yes, take it. But if Soham doesn't have the another pen, what will be his answer? So situation may be different, but such type of vocabulary you should use in conversation. Then Rohit will say thanks. Then Soham will respond like this, no formality please. Or sometimes you may respond with, it's okay. You may reply to thanks as, it's okay. This is one formal situation. There is an inauguration function for office. You or anyone is appointed for arrangements. Seeking permission of many things with you have to arrange. What will you do for that? Which type of questions do you ask? Think about that. Before that, we will discuss that conversation. Let us see. If that person is A, who is responsible for arranging everything, greeting to his or her boss, good morning, sir. And sir will reply, are we set for the inaugural function? Is everything ready? If everything is ready, then A will answer, yes, we have received the confirmation from the speaker as well. It is very important that the speaker's confirmation. Without confirmation, you cannot arrange everything. So this is the first requirement. Then B will respond with excellent. Then A has one question. He has or she has to pick up the guest from the guest house, but he or she has no facility of personal car. So he or she will ask, may I use the office car to pick up the guest from the guest house? If it is not possible, then B will reply, I'm afraid it's not possible. Why don't you ask him to hire a taxi? It means, please ask the guest to hire a taxi. We will reimburse. But if it is possible for a car, or if a person has his own personal car, then he may answer like this, you can use my car for picking the guest. So in the same situation, if you have the another option, then you can use the vocabulary according to that. Then A will say, right sir, I will inform him right away. It is not looking good to say the guest to hire a taxi for him or herself. But at that time, we will reply, and can you apologize from my behalf too? It is an inauguration function, so after speaker's speech or everything, it is very common there should be lunch. So the boss or a person will ask about that. At that time, what will be A has in her or his mind? Sure, sir. About the caterer, sir, may I contact Mr. Lal again? Financial matter is very difficult to manage. So, the boss or B person will ask about the charges. He will ask, how much did he charge last time? Or if he is or she is agreed with that, then he will answer, yeah, sure. But here B person asks, how much did he charge last time? A says 40 rupees per plate. That sounds good. It's affordable and he serves tasty food. Then a person will ask this question, would it be all right if I place an order for 100 persons? It means a person wants to seek permission for 100 persons from his or her boss to take a lunch. Then B person or boss agrees and he will reply, go ahead. And he or she remembers about flower arrangement. And this question might be asked, how about the flower arrangement? A will reply, the venue booking includes flower arrangement. Or if the contract is given to others, then his or her reply should be different. What does she or he reply? Think about that. Then B, in that case, please suggest the color and theme for the flower arrangement. It is the responsibility of a person who arranges all this. Because the speaker will come. If mic system is not working good, then no one will be able to listen properly. So A means, well sir, that's taken care of. But B person thinks about extra mic. Have you arranged for an extra mic? As this is the responsibility of A, he or she forgot about this. So she will respond like this. So sorry sir, I forgot. The boss will respond, well, then do get in touch if you need anything. Goodbye. This is a formal conversation how to seek permission in different situations. Let us see the second conversation, that is, Simi is the student of diploma. Her college has arranged a picnic on Sunday. She wants to go. She asks permission to her father for that. After reading the situation, you can find that this is informal situation. To ask permission from your father is not a formal situation. So think about the vocabulary to use. Simi will ask like that, Papa, our college has arranged a picnic. Papa will reply, very good. Such activity is also necessary for the students' personality development. Simi comes to the point. Can I go for the picnic? Papa is worried about the arrangement. So he will ask, but which place is decided? It means, where do you want to go? Then Simi will reply with the place. It is Mahatma Mandir. Then Papa will ask about her friends. Will your friends go? Simi, yes, Papa, all my friends will go. Papa, okay. Will college professor or professors accompany the students? If professor or professors will accompany, then it is responsibility for professors and professor of the students. So Papa is asking like such question. It is very common in our daily life. Simi, Professor Verma and also Professor Mrs. Oza will join us. Then Papa agrees. Okay, you can go and enjoy, but be careful. Simi, I will. Thank you, Papa. Papa, it's okay, dear. See that in this conversation, the vocabulary is informal. You are the students of first semester. It is very common for you to get books from the library, but in the first time, you have no cards, library cards, and you want some books. What will you do at that time? Let us discuss about that. The conversation is admission at the library. Situation is like this. Aarti and Kajal are friends. Aarti is going to the library. Kajal also wants to use library, but she has no library card. Aarti helps Kajal. How Aarti helps Kajal? The conversation is there. Aarti, good morning, Kajal. Kajal, good morning, Aarti. Are you going out somewhere? Because both are friends or classmates, so informal vocabulary is used. Aarti, well, I was planning to go to the library. This situation is very common for a new admitted students in the college. So you can use such vocabularies. Kajal, I too wanted to go to the library, but I haven't got a library ticket. Can you lend me one? At that time, Aarti agrees. Certainly. Certainly is a word that shows agreement. You may use the another word like sure. But why don't you become a member yourself? Kajal, I would love to, but I don't know about the procedure. At that time, Aarti helps Kajal how to proceed for getting a library card. She says, it's simple. You just need to fill up the form and take the signature of a witness who is already a member of this library. Then Kajal's response will be like this. That's really easy. I will fill up this form right now. Because she is enthusiastic to be a member of library. Then Aarti also helps to be a witness of her friend. He will reply, I will sign as a witness and you will get 2 tickets today itself. But Kajal wants to know about the fees. Aarti, it is 250 rupees per year. If Kajal has no money, she will say, I'm sorry to bother you. Can you lend me 100 rupees? I am not carrying any cash. Aarti, sure, here you are. Then Kajal will be grateful to her. Thanks. Let's go to the librarian and complete the formalities. This was the conversation between 2 friends. So the vocabulary was informal. Aarti, now you are the member of library and have access to all the books. Kajal, yes, I am happy about it. Thank you for everything. It wouldn't have been possible without you because Aarti helped Kajal very much. So it is very natural to be grateful to her. Aarti and Kajal are friends. So Aarti don't like such type of formality. So she may say, don't be so formal with me. Kajal has one more question. Can I borrow this book? But Aarti has the knowledge about that. So she will respond like this, I'm afraid. It means perhaps you can't. This is a reference book. Kajal, no problem. I will read this book here itself. Here, conversation 2 is given. If you are a new first year student, you want to use the library. You go to the library and ask the librarian, him or her, to be the member of the library and rules of the same to the librarian. This is very common situation for you. Which type of vocabulary will you use? Imagine the situation and try to use in your own words. Let us discuss first. It is the conversation between you and the librarian. It means it is a formal conversation. If you want to ask some questions to the librarian, first keep in mind the questions to ask. You should have enough material for procedure. If you go to the library and the librarian will ask to fill the form and you have no pen, it is not a good manner. You have to keep pen with you. Even you have to some cash with you. and ask about all the rules and regulations to the library. It means you will have to get all the information regarding the library. If you enter in the library, what will be your first question? As usual, you may ask, "May I come in, sir?" or "May I come in, madam?" Then librarian will say, "Yes, please come in." You have to use greetings like this. If it is noon, you may say, "Good afternoon, sir." Then librarian response will be, "Good afternoon. How can I help you?" It is a formal conversation, so it needs formal terminology. Then your second step will be like this. I want to have a library card. To the point. You should talk to the point because librarian is not your friend. So you cannot talk like a friend. Librarian will ask, "In which semester are you studying?" When someone is asking for your personal detail, at that time you should give your information in detail. "I am first year semester student from XYZ department." You may write or speak the name of your department here. If you are from mechanical department, if you are from electrical department, if you are from IT department, depends on you. Librarian will ask, "Do you have your identity card?" Because without identity card, there is no any processor. Then if you have identity card, then you may answer, "Yes, here it is." Then librarian says, "Okay, please fill in the form." If you have the identity card, then you can fill the form. But if you don't have the identity card, then what will you reply? Or what will you ask? So situation may vary. At that time, what to speak? That you have to decide. If you have already filled the form, then you can say, "I have already filled the form. Please check it." But if you don't have even the form, then you can ask for blank form. You may ask, "Please, sir, provide me a blank form." Or you may ask, "Can I have blank form, please?" So you have to decide in different situations different vocabularies. Then librarian will respond, "Good, you have filled your form correct. Please take your card. I hope you will follow all rules and regulations of the library." If you want to use the library, it is necessary to follow the rules. So you should be agreed with that by using such vocabulary. "Yes, of course, sir. How many books I borrow at a time?" Now it's a time to ask about rules and regulation. If you want more than one book, then you can ask such questions. According to rule, the librarian will answer, "You can borrow 2 books at a time." "That's good. And how long can I keep books with me?" According to rules and regulation, librarian will give the answer. You can keep books or a book for a week. Then you have to pay the fine per day. It means librarian also alert the student. If you are not able to return the book in time, then you have to pay the fine. Can I have borrow reference books, sir? Some reference books are available in the library, but in libraries there are different rules as per institutions. The librarian will say, no, I'm sorry, you can read here only. If institute or library allows to take, then his or her answer will be, sure, you can take. Okay. If it is not possible for you to take reference book at home, then your answer will be like this. No problem, I will read it here. Then librarian will say, the more information and rules are displayed on notice board. You can read it. Some necessary informations are given by the librarian, but if you want to read or if you want to know about more rules and regulation and information, you can read from notice board. Be grateful to librarian, or you should express in words and in your gestures. Sure, sir, I will read it in detail, and I am very thankful to you for helping me. Then librarian's answer will be like this. You are most welcome, or it's okay, or it's my pleasure. You have studied conversations in different situations, so now I hope you can speak with others in proper vocabularies, and wish you all the best for your future. Thank you.